Good morning/afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me today as we delve into an important and complex topic, a comprehensive understanding of drug and sex offenses. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore the definitions, impacts, and legal consequences of these offenses, as well as effective prevention strategies aimed at fostering safer communities. I look forward to sharing valuable insights and engaging with you on this critical subject. Today, we'll explore drug and sex offenses by first understanding what they are, their scope, and why they matter. Our focus will be on key facts, different types of offenses, the legal consequences involved, and how these issues affect society as a whole. Throughout, the aim is to present everything in a respectful and clear way so we can raise awareness and encourage informed conversations. Understanding these offenses deeply helps us appreciate their complexity, and by talking openly about them, we can contribute to better awareness and more effective policies in our communities. When we look at the global picture, around 35 million people are struggling with drug use disorders, according to recent UNOC data. That's a significant number of individuals affected worldwide. In 2021 alone, approximately 275 million people use drugs at least once, showing how widespread drug use is across populations. Moving to issues related to violence, about 1 in 3 women globally has faced physical or sexual violence, a staggering statistic from the World Health Organization that highlights the scale of this problem. In the United States, sex crimes make up roughly 6% of all reported crimes each year, based on FBI reports. Finally, it's important to note the strong connection between drug offenses and other crimes like trafficking and exploitation. These activities are often intertwined, revealing the complexity and reach of criminal networks involved in these illegal operations. Understanding these interconnections is key to addressing both drug abuse and associated criminal behavior effectively. Let's take a closer look at the different types of drug and sex offenses. Starting with drug offenses, there are several key categories to understand. First, possession refers to holding illegal drugs without authorization, which can vary in severity depending on the amount and type of substance. Trafficking involves the distribution and sale of illegal drugs, which is often treated very seriously due to its broader impact on communities. Manufacturing is the production of illegal drugs, typically involving setting up laboratories or other operations to create controlled substances. Lastly, prescription fraud involves illegally obtaining or selling prescription medications, which can contribute to substance abuse problems. Moving on to sex offenses, these also cover a range of serious crimes. Sexual assault refers to any non-consensual sexual contact, which is a critical area of law focused on protecting personal autonomy and safety. Rape is a specific type of sexual assault involving penetrative acts without consent. Child sexual abuse is the exploitation or abuse of minors, which has devastating effects and strict legal consequences. Finally, human trafficking often involves the exploitation of individuals for sexual purposes, connecting these offenses to larger issues of organized crime and victimization. Each of these categories plays a crucial role in understanding how the legal system addresses drug and sex-related crimes. When we look at the legal consequences of drug offenses, penalties can vary widely depending on the severity of the offense and whether the person is a repeat offender. These penalties might include fines, probation, or even lengthy prison sentences. In some cases, rehabilitation programs are recommended or mandated as an alternative to incarceration, aiming to address the root causes of the behavior. However, for repeat offenders, the legal system tends to impose progressively harsher consequences to deter further infractions. Turning to sex offenses, the legal repercussions are usually much more severe. Convictions often lead to significant prison terms, and in the most serious cases, life imprisonment. Beyond prison time, those convicted are typically required to register as sex offenders, which imposes ongoing restrictions on their freedom, including limitations on where they can live and work. Additionally, the legal system provides protective measures for victims, such as restraining orders, to help ensure their ongoing safety and support. These consequences highlight the serious nature of these offenses and the broad impact they have on all parties involved. When we look at the societal impacts of these offenses, drug-related crimes contribute significantly to public health challenges. They drive up crime rates and impose large economic costs on our communities. On the other hand, sex offenses cause deep psychological trauma, disrupt families, and often perpetuate cycles of violence that can last for generations. Prevention strategies for drug offenses often center on education to raise awareness, community outreach to build support networks, and ensuring that treatment options are accessible to those in need. For sex offenses, prevention focuses on raising public awareness through campaigns, strengthening legal protections to deter offenders, and providing comprehensive support services for victims to aid in their recovery. One crucial point is that no single entity can tackle these problems alone. Effective prevention depends on strong collaboration among law enforcement agencies, social services, and non-governmental organizations working together toward common goals. Finally, early intervention and rehabilitation play a vital role in reducing the likelihood of repeat offenses and minimizing long-term societal harm. Addressing these issues proactively can lead to safer, healthier communities for all. To wrap up, we've seen how complex and impactful drug and sex offenses are affecting individuals and society as a whole. It's clear that awareness and prevention aren't just helpful, they're absolutely essential if we want to tackle these problems effectively. Community engagement also plays a crucial role by connecting with resources, supporting local initiatives, and encouraging open, informed conversations. We can make a real difference. Ultimately, our shared goal is to create safer communities, and that can only happen through collective effort and well-informed actions.